Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are talking about blockage, things, emotions and feelings that are blocked inside of us. But we're still fighting on, either ignoring those issues, or we generally just find them too difficult to face. But even with that, we're still pushing ourselves and pushing ourselves. And the trouble with that is that as we keep pushing ourselves, but we know deep inside that we can't do anymore, we will actually cause ourselves more harm. So grab yourself a coffee, and yeah, let's crack on. I do love my coffee. So I'm going to read a scripture, which I think explains this perfectly. It's in Mark chapter 2:22, and no one pours new wine into old wineskins, otherwise the wine will burst the skins, and both the wine and the skins will be ruined. No, they pour new wine into new wineskins. So basically, what it's saying there is that you have a wineskin, which is old, it's got holes in, it's tattered. Well, if you put new wine, if you put wine into that, well, obviously it's going to leak out the holes, isn't it? It's not going to hold the wine, but because the container, has got holes in it, the container isn't suitable, basically. Hence why it says, if you want to make new wine, use a new wineskin. And and it's the same, and it is the same with our emotions. For example, when I lost my mum, I couldn't think of anything else but the pain I was feeling. And it's only because God has worked through me step by step, but not rushing me, but just taking it a day at a time. And yeah, of course, I still shed a tear. She's my mum. I still would love and miss her. I always will. But our faith helps us to know that we will see her again. But yeah, of course, I'm still gonna have those odd tears. Come. But the difference is now I can think a lot more about my future. So it's very important that whatever pain or trauma we're going through, that it is dealt with, before you go into your next adventure, as it were. Because you can't really have a new beginning if you haven't faced your past. And that's basically it, in a nutshell. And so I just wanted to, talk a bit about that today. There is an exercise that you can do. So just excuse me while I get this. Now this is a sculpture piece that I made yesterday. Now the idea so the exercise is to make your own jar. Actually, I'll leave it near there. Keep on look. So the exercise is to make a jar. Now I decided to make mine out of clay. Don't know what happened there. And to do mine as a tree trunk, but because of growth. Because when I think of trees and flowers, I think of new growth, hope, as it were. So that's why I've done mine. I have put my initials on it and date because it is my design, so no copying. So yeah, so it's got, and the thing to remember, this has got to be personal to you. Don't copy mine. If as I said, for example, don't do a tree if it's not going to mean anything to you. And the idea is to put objects in it that will give you hope. Now for me, I've got my tapestry wool in there because I'm really getting into my tapestry. I really do love it, as you can tell by all the threads that I bought. And this is a pen. So the pen represents me, because I am doing, as I said, I still read a lot of well-being and study a lot of well-being books. you know, writing a lot of notes. So that's why the pen is. So I just put this down. And I also made some tags as well. And so the third object is adventure. So I just made these tags. Oops, and there I fall. And I made these actually out of the extra threads that the seller gave me, because he literally gave me 4 extra cards full of threads. Like I said, I mean, excuse me, just while I pick this up. As I said, you know, this was, yeah, so I thought they'd make really, really nice tags, basically, to put in a journal. And I also made this one. We actually found sake the other day, because we love that drink. And we actually managed to find it in a supermarket for the first time. But there was this lovely orange packaging. I don't know what it is, everything's falling. And so I did a little button pattern there. So yeah, I did a couple of coffees, they're not just one. Yeah, so that is another thing that I done as well. So yeah, so as you do the exercise now, I want you to think of these things, you know, what message came to you as you were creating it. Where will you keep it? I mean, you could make it so small that you can take it in your pocket with you everywhere, you know, slip in your pocket, which is a good idea. And, you know, and if not, where will you keep it? You know, it's, so yeah, it's, as you're doing this exercise, just jot down things that come to you. Doesn't matter what it is, just jot it down. Okay, guys, well, I just want to say thank you for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye.